Hi everybody, so welcome to iitiansgateclasses and I'm Dheeraj Misra. Again, we are back into our session. So this session is going to be, a general aptitude session for GATE 2014. Okay, so we will solve around 10 questions. So please join the session so that we can start it. And today we are going to learn many techniques here, right? And you guys also can comment on the chat box, right? So let us start the very first question for today without further ado, right? So this session will be on general aptitude, right? And there are 1 mark question, 5 question you can say we are going to solve, and we are going to solve 2 mark questions. Okay, there are 5 questions, right? So around 15 marks. So our target is for 15 marks, right? So we have to see how to approach to the problem basically, right? So let us move to very first question of the day, right? So let us read the question. A student is required to demonstrate a high level of comprehension of the subject, especially in the social sciences. Okay, so this question is from English, right? And underlined word is comprehension, right? So we have to find the synonym of this word. The word closest in meaning to comprehension is what, right? So comprehension does not mean meaning, concentration and stability, right? Comprehension means understanding. I believe many of you might be familiar with this word comprehension, or sometimes we call it uh, you know this session was comprehensive, your lecture was comprehensive, and so on and so forth. So here the comprehension stands for understanding. Understanding. So this question can be done in couple of seconds, right? So if you know the meaning of comprehension, you can answer the question, right? So many of you might have heard the word comprehension. Okay, so this question is done. So question number 1 is from English, and the topic is vocabulary part. You can see it. Okay. So an student is required to demonstrate a high level of comprehension of a subject, especially in social sciences. So the word closest. Okay. So you have to find the synonym of this word. Okay. Synonym of this word comprehension. Right. So shall we move to next question? So option A for this question is gonna be correct. Right. Let us go to next question again. This question is again from English, right? So 2 mark question you can see here, 1 mark, and this is again for 1 mark. So choose the most appropriate word from the option given below to complete the following sentence, right? So guys, can you comment on the chat box which answer is going to be correct here? One of the biggest one of his biggest dash was his ability to forgive, right? So you can start plugging these words, okay, these options, and you can see here which option is going to be correct. So the best choice, okay, if you are writing C, one of his biggest strength, this is not the strength basically, right? If you want to forgive somebody, right? Okay, his ability to forgive, so strength is will not be the correct answer. Choice is also not the correct answer, right? So and vice is also not correct. So virtue can be the correct answer for this question. Virtue, right? Okay. So one of his biggest virtues was the his ability to forgive. Okay. So this question can be done also within 10 seconds. See, 5 to 10 seconds it will take to read the question, and then you have to mark the question. That's it. So hardly 20 or 20, 30 odd seconds you can take, right? Fine. So we will move to next question. The question number 3. Again, you see this question is from English only, right? So they have given some passages. See, Rajan was happy that Sergeant decided to do the project on his own, right? So you have to keep in mind. I mean, the moment you read the question, you keep on tracking the question also. See, Rajan was not happy that Sergeant decided to do the work on his own, right? So what Rajan was thinking, Rajan and like Sergeant will be working with him, right? But Sergeant decided to do the project on his own. जैसे कॉलेज में होता है, you guys are studying in college and you know, right? So on observing his unhappiness, see, Sajan observed some unhappiness on Rajan. Okay, so Sajan explained to Rajan that he preferred to work independently. I believe this is fine. Okay, so let us move directly to the options. So what they are asking is which one of the statement below is logically valid and can be inferred from the above sentences. Okay, So the option A is nothing but what Rajan has decided to work only in a group, right? So this was not the correct. I mean, nothing, nowhere it is mentioned that Rajan has decided to work only in a group. Okay, Rajan and Sajan were formed into a group against their wishes. This is also not correct. Okay, nothing is there as such. Sajan had decided to give into Rajan's request to work with him. This is wrong. Okay, so this is the correct statement you can see here. Rajan had believed that Sajan and he would be working together, right? Okay, so this kind of a sentence can be correct here. So option D will be correct for this question, guys. Okay, so once you read the question, you will be able to understand, you will be able to comprehend, which option can be the fit, can be the right inference, okay, for this given passage. So these 3 marks are done, guys, and these 3 marks can be, achieved within 5 minutes, you can say, because few minutes will take to read the question and understand the question, and couple of you can say couple of seconds to mark the answer, right? Fine. So question number 3 is done. And this question, guys, now from the algebra. Okay, from the algebra, topic is function. Okay, so algebra. So if somebody is good at basic maths, they can do this question. So what they have asked here is, if y equal to 5x square plus 3, okay, they have given some y here, right? And they are saying that then the tangent at x equal to 0 and y equal to 3 will be what, right? Tangent at x equal to 0 and y equal to 3 will be what, right? So you see here, guys, if you try to find the tangent equation, if you differentiate this, right? So dy by dx is going to be what? Dy by dx is going to be 10x, right? Dy by dx is going to be 10x, okay? Uh, Now, if you write the tangent equation, so you know that tangent equation can be written as, y minus 3, right? Y minus 3 equal to m times x is 0 here, right? So 0 minus 0, you can say, right? X minus 0 or 0, okay? So here you will get y minus 3 equal to 0, and y equal to nothing but 3, right? Okay. So you can say that y equal to 3 is what? What is y equal to 3? Y equal to 3 is going to be what? You can say that this is y equal to 3, right? So it is parallel to x-axis, right? So answer for this question will be what? Option C. So this question is very simple question that you can always do it, okay? So these are the wrong answers, okay? Has slope of -1, has slope of +1, right? Slope will be, if the, tangent is, I mean, this line is parallel to x-axis, then you can say that, okay, so you have to keep this in mind, right? And this is given also, x equal to 0 and y equal to 3 means what? On y-axis, on y-axis, x is always 0, right? And this is nothing but, so you can also graphically answer the question. It will be nothing but, slope is going to be 0 only. You put 0 here. So x minus 0, right? Okay. 0, x minus 0. So you will get here y equal to 3. Okay. So question number 4, option C will be correct for this question. Fine. Let us take this question, question number 5. Okay. So let us see this. So this is an 80 question. A foundry has fixed daily cost. Okay. So there are fixed daily cost of 50,000 rupee. Okay. Whenever it operates, and a variable cost. So there are different kind of cost. Okay. We have also discussed in our classroom sessions when I was talking about profit and loss, right? Different types of costs we have discussed, okay? Like, fixed cost, variable cost, okay? There are many kind of costs, right? So a foundry has fixed daily cost, that is 50,000 rupees. Whenever it operates, and variable cost of 80Q, right? Okay, where Q is nothing but a daily production in tons. Okay, so you can write here the total cost. What is total cost, guys? Total cost is nothing but 50,000, right? 50,000 plus 800Q, right? Okay, this is the total cost. Total cost is nothing but the fixed cost plus the variable cost, you can say, right? So I don't want to write much statement. You have to directly write 50,000 plus 800Q. And what is the cost of production in rupee per ton? They are asking rupee per ton, means cost per ton they are asking, right? What they are asking is, they are asking total cost per ton, right? So C by Q, this is nothing but C, right? So what you can do here is, you can divide this this C by Q, right? So 50,000, right, plus 800, and this will be divided by Q, right? Now here they have given some Q also, right? 100 ton they have given. So you can just put here 50,000 by 100 plus 800, right? So if you cancel 0 0 here, so 500 plus 800, that will give you what? 1300. Okay, 1300, you can say rupee per ton, right? So answer for this question will be 1300. Okay. So see, while reading the question itself, okay, you have to react. Okay, the reaction should start coming. Otherwise, your clock will be running. Okay, and you don't have to wait for the clock. You have to keep on reacting. If you're not able to react the question, okay, while reading it, leave the question immediately and go on to next question. Because if you're going to stuck somewhere, then time will be wasted. Okay, so you can see this question can be done in. So 5 questions are done. Shall we move ahead, guys? Yeah. See this question you see from the reasoning. Okay, we have got from the reasoning here, from the reasoning, right? So find the odd one in the following group. Okay, so we have got ALRVX, ALRVX, EPVZB, right, and ITZDF, and O by EIK, right? So we have to find the answer. Okay, so which option is going to be correct? So they have given some string here, right? So in one string there are some letters, right? So this is one string, second string, third string, and fourth string, and we have to see the pattern. Okay, so many of you might go like this. Okay, A has got a position value of 1, E has got the position value of 5, I has got the position value of some position value, you can say, right? So that is also one choice. And one more, you can say, suppose you are starting with A, so you can go B, C, D, E, right? So again, you are starting E, F, G, H, I. You're starting from I. So, okay, I hope this makes sense, right? So it should start like this. Okay, so here conjugative order is given, right? So you see here you are starting from A, B, C, D. You can say then you are starting again. The next string is starting from E. Okay, so it will start like E, F, G, H, I, then you can say J, K, L, M, right? Okay, then J, K, L, M, N. Okay, so it should start from where, right? So you have to understand this, right? That is very very important. Okay, so but here you see here this is starting with O, right? So you have to understand that A has got 1, so E has got 5 position value, if you see, right? So what is the difference here, guys? This is 4. The difference is 4. And I, you can recall, I recall. Okay, this is, you can say, 7, this is 8, this is 9. So again this is 9. Okay, so distance here is the first letter of each string has got the difference 4, right? You see 4 here, also 4, right? So but here you will not get 4, right? So you see here what you have to find, odd one, right? So answer for this question will be D. Okay. So option will be D here. So this is how you have to find the pattern and you can answer the question, right? So, okay, I hope this makes sense. This is very, very important question. So we will move to next question. So option D will be correct. In official key also, this is given. Fine. So one of the very good question here, question number 7 for 2 mark, right? Now this question is from puzzle, guys, right? This question is from puzzle, and I have discussed in the class also how to solve puzzle. So whenever questions are given, you see here Anuj, Bhola, Chandan, Dilip, Iswar, Faisal. Okay, question looks very big, right? But the answer is very small, right? You see here, I'm gonna explain you. Anuj, Bhola, Chandan, Dilip, Iswar, Faisal live on a different floors. Okay, so means they are living in a different floor. Nobody is going to stay in the same floor. That is very important. And the ground floor starts from number 1 and it goes to, like, there are 6 people, I think: Anuj, Bhola, Chandan, Dilip, Iswar, Faisal. There are 6 people and they are going to stay in a 6th floor, 1, 2, 6. Okay, Anuj lives on an even number floor, right? So you keep on building the table here. You can say A, B, C, D, E, right? And this is F, right? Because I'm taking the first letter, you can say, and you just write here first, second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth. These are the stories, you can say, right? Okay. I have told you this is how you have to create a table and consider all the possibilities which are given, right? But you don't have to waste your time. I will tell you that while reading the question itself. Okay. So Anuj lives on an even number floor. So you see here in all the options, Anuj has got even only. You see, all the numbers are even, right? So it is perfect. Okay, it is perfect. Now I hope this makes sense. Next is Bhola does not live an odd numbered floor. Means Bhola also lives in a even only. You see, all the options has got even only, right? Fine. Next, next statement is what Chandan does not live on any of the floor below Faisal floor, right? Okay. Now, what is written is Chandan does not live on any of the floor below Faisal floor, right? So you see, Chandan floor is 5, okay, and Faisal floor is okay 4. So what they have written here is Chandan does not live on any of the floors below Faisal, right? So below Faisal means if suppose Faisal is 4, so Chandan is not going to stay. Okay, so yeah, he is staying above only. You see everywhere, right? So it's fine. This condition is also okay, right? Now Dilip does not live on a floor number 2. So you can check here in the options directly. Yes. Delete does not stay. Yeah, it is also okay. In all the options, 2 is not okay present. Now, Iswar does not live on a floor immediately above or immediately below the bola. And this is the statement which can help you to get the answer very quickly, right? See, what they are saying is Iswar does not live on a floor immediately above or immediately below the bola. You see, what you have to check here is Iswar and the Bhola. ये Bhola हो गया and then this is Iswar, right? You see here Iswar is 2, so Bhola is 3. That is wrong. This is wrong. This option cannot be correct, okay? Because they should not live, immediately below or above, right? Okay. You see here, guys, Bhola is staying in 6th floor, you can say, and Iswar is staying in 3rd floor. This can be the correct choice. Let us go to next also, right? This can be the correct choice, guys. Let us see. 2, 1. This cannot be correct. 4, 3. This cannot be correct. So option B will be correct here, right? So in fact, you don't have to prepare a table also. If you start, so while reading the question itself, you keep on, reacting with the options also, right? If you are interacting with the options, then you can get the answer. Otherwise, you can also do this kind of a table, right? And you just consider all the possibility. So I believe a smart guy will never, spend much time on, okay. He smart guy always jump to the options and try to eliminate the options. Okay, so elimination is one of the key. Okay, elimination is gonna be the, I believe many of you might have understood this how to. Okay, so we have eliminated with this statement Iswar does not live on a floor immediately above or immediately below the bhola, right? So here we are done with this question number 7. Let us move to next question. Next question is a very amazing question. You see from the geometry, I believe, yeah. The smallest angle of the triangle is equal to 2/3 of the smallest angle of the quadrilateral. Okay, fine. So what they have given in the first statement is smallest angle of the triangle, right, is equal to 2/3 of the smallest angle of the quadrilateral. So we don't know the smallest angle of the quadrilateral. First of all, we need to find the smallest angle of the quadrilateral. What they have given here is to support this statement, the ratio between angle of the quadrilateral they have given. Amazing. Okay. Once the ratio is there, so you can quickly find out the answer, right? So let us go to, we have been given a ratio, right? Okay, fine. The largest angle. So first of all, let us react, okay, with this statement. Then we will read next statement, right? So they have given some ratio 3:4. Okay, let me write, having some distance also, so that life can be far easier. Okay. You guys can also try this question 3, then 4. Okay, 5 and 6, right? The largest angle of the triangle is, they have given twice of its smallest angle. This is also okay. What is the, first of all, we need to find quadrilateral. Okay, until or unless you find the quadrilateral angle, you can't do anything. So what they're asking is, what is the sum in degree of the second largest angle of the triangle, second largest, not the first largest, second largest, and the largest angle of the quadrilateral. You have to add them, right? So it's a very you can say kind of tricky question. Okay, so we have been given these ratios. What is total part here, guys? 3 plus 4 is nothing but 7. 7 plus 5 is nothing but 12, and this is 18, right? So you know that total angle of the quadrilateral is going to be 360. So what multiplier you have to multiply here is 20. So you can multiply 20 here, 20 here also, 20 here also, 20 here also, right? If you're multiplying here, so you can get the angle of all. This is 60, and this is going to be 80. Okay, this is going to be 100, and this is going to be 120, right? So I believe you have got this all the angle of quadrilateral you have got. Okay, now let us go to first statement, the smallest angle of the triangle. Okay, let me write here, smallest angle of triangle, right, is what? Two-third of two-third of smallest angle of the quadrilateral. What is the smallest angle of quadrilateral? That is 60, right? So you just calculate this. So you can cancel this, will be you can say that 2 3s are 60, okay, 23s are 60, right? So it will be 40 here. So smallest angle of the triangle is going to be 40, right? Smallest angle of the triangle is going to be 40. That is very important to keep in mind. Fine. Now the largest angle of the triangle, what they are saying is the largest angle of the triangle is twice of its smallest angle, right? So you can say that the largest angle of triangle is 3 times of the smallest, that is nothing but 120, right? Now you have got two angles of the triangle, so third angle can be obtained by subtracting, from 180. So the third angle is going to be third angle, right? Third angle of triangle is going to be it will be 60 only, right? Because I believe this is fine. Okay, so total is nothing but no, not 60. You can say that 20, right? Bit. So the total angle is here how much? 160. 160. Okay, so it will be 20. Right. Okay. So I believe this is fine, guys. This is one of the important. So there are three angles. One is 20, 40, that gives you 60, and this is 120. So these are the three angle you have got. Now let us come to the question. Now what is the sum in the degree of the second largest angle of the triangle? Second largest. Okay, so first largest is 120, the second largest is 40, right? So answer will be what? 40 plus, right? Now let us move to the next. And the largest angle of the quadrilateral, what is the largest angle of the quadrilateral? That is nothing but, okay, I believe yeah. So I think this is clear, right? So 40 plus you can check also anywhere if any kind of mistakes. Largest angle of the triangle is nothing but what? Yeah, this is fine. So third angle is going to be, okay, so two-third. Let me read the question again. Two-third of the smallest angle of the quadrilateral. So what is the smallest angle of the quadrilateral here? That is nothing but 60, right? Yeah. So it becomes 3 to the, okay, so it is 40 only, right? Yeah, perfect. Now, so what they are asking is, what is the sum in the degree? The second largest angle of the triangle, second largest. Okay. So how 40 is the smallest, right? 40 and 20 is the second largest. Sahil is saying how 40 is the smallest, right? Let me check once again. I think while reading the question itself, yeah, the largest angle of the triangle is twice of its smallest, right? Okay, twice of its smallest. So we have done here kind of, okay. Let me. I have actually taken thrice of that. Okay, let me correct this. Okay, no problem. We are just going to correct it. See. So his statement is given as, we have to clearly read the statement. They are saying that the largest angle of the triangle is twice its smallest. Okay, so twice of the smallest. The smallest is nothing but what? You can say that 60, right? Okay, smallest is here. We have to take triangle ka smallest, right? That is nothing but 40 here, right? Let me take 40. So it gives you 80, right? Fine. Now it is clear, guys. So next angle is going to be 60, right? Because 80 plus 40 will be 120. So third angle. So you can say that the triangle has got the angle as 40, 60, and 80. Okay. I think Sahil, now it is correct. Okay. So only the single missing point was I took this as thrice. Okay. Please correct it. So 40, 60, 80. Now what they are asking is coming back to the question, what is the sum in the degree of the second largest angle? Okay. So second largest angle is what here? Second largest angle is nothing but 60 plus. Uh, the largest angle of the quadrilateral is 120, right? So 120. So answer for this question will be 180. So this is the answer, guys. Okay, this is the answer. So please, if you are going to take these three, then the answer will be wrong, right? So here, this is the trick. Okay, please remember. So answer for this question is gonna be 180. Right? I hope this makes sense, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I understood. I understood. Okay, because I just, I was reading this question, so I took it as a prize. Fine. Thank you, Sahil. I think, yeah, fine. Let us move ahead. This question, a very good question. So it was not tough question, guys. Only the application of angle is there, and you have to little bit careful about these statements. That's it. Okay. So if your reading is perfect, then you can get the answer very quickly. But while reading, you have to translate your reading into arithmetic. That is what the good strategy you can say, right? Fine. So now question number 9 we will do, right? So question number 9 is from percentage. So 1% of the people of the country X are taller than 6 feet, right? 2% of the people of the country Y are taller than 6 feet, right? There are thrice as many people in the country of country X as in country Y. Okay. Taking both countries together, what is the percentage of the people taller than 6 feet? Fine. So let us start solving the question. Since I also discussed during the class also, you whenever values are not given, right? So you can always take some value as 100, right? So here, this line is amazing line. You see, we can consider that number of people in by country by is nothing but 100, right? So in country X, you can say there will be 300. Okay, because there are thrice as many people in country X, okay, as in country Y. So this is the value you can let. Okay, you can say assume, right? Now 1% of the people of the country X are taller than 6 feet. So you can say that in X 1% of 300. 1% of 300 means you can say 300 by 100. There are three people who are taller than, you can say, 6 feet, and in this case 2% of 100, right? So you can say that uh, you know it will be two. Okay, this is very important, okay, to keep in mind. Yes. So what you can do here is, guys, this is kind of, you can say, 2 into 100 by 2 only, that is 2. Okay, so two people are taller than, okay, so how many total people are there in X and Y who are taller than 6 feet? There are 2 plus 3, that is nothing but 5, because we have to find the percentage here. So 5, and total people is given as 400, right, into 100%, right? So you can just find out, this is nothing but, cancel this. Okay, so I believe you will get around 1.25 percentage, right? So option D will be correct for this question. So everybody understood this question? Sahil, you understood now? This question is like, you can solve the question. So from the third statement, there are thrice as many people in the country as, so you have to consider some value of by, and then you can take the value of X as 300. Find the 1% of 100 is nothing but what? 1% of 300 is nothing but 3. Okay, 2% of 100 is nothing but 2. You can directly find out. I have just written all these things so that you can feel it. So answer for this question will be 1.25. Yes, fine. Let's move ahead. So this question is given here from, this is just a plot they have given, and you have to solve this question by observation. Okay, there is no rule to solve this kind of a question. You have to see entire graph, okay, entire plot, and you can answer the question. What they are saying is the monthly rainfall chart based on 50 years of rainfall in Agra is shown in the following figure. So this kind of a chart you might have seen in newspapers, right? So which of the following are true? Okay, which of the following are true here? So k percentile is the value such that k% of the data fall below that value, right? So let us read the option here. So we have to apply elimination again, guys. Elimination. Okay, so if one of these statement is wrong, then few options can be eliminated, right? Okay, fine. So let us see this. Okay, so this is very important. So you see, what is the first option? On an average, it rains more in July than in December. More in July than in December. You see here, this is July and this is December. Yes, it is true. Okay, it is true. You know, in July more rainfall is happening. You see here, this is July here, right? So this is true. You can say that this guy is true, right? Now, every year the amount of rainfall is in August is more than that in January. Okay, okay. So every year the amount of rainfall in August is more than in January. So August is this, and January is going to be this. Okay, so they have given this. Okay, this statement let us consider also, right? So what they are saying is every year, right? Every year. Okay, but this is given for 50 years. Okay, and they are saying that for every year, right? Next, July rainfall can be estimated with better confidence than February rainfall, right? So July rainfall can be estimated better confidence. July and February, let us see. July is this and February is this, right? Yes. So July can be better. Yes, we can better, kind of we can predict here. Okay, or we can estimate this. In August, there is at least 500 of rainfall. Okay, so 500 in August. August is this, and this is August, right? If you go up, and if you go up, guys, it is not 500, it is larger than 500. Okay, it is larger than 500. So your option D of this statement is wrong, right? So wherever this statement is present, you can just remove that. Okay, so fourth is present here, right? Fourth is present here, right? So I think this is I hope everybody understood this. So can somebody tell me which option is going to be correct? Yes, because this is simply an observation. Okay, and observation based question, you can say, right? Yes. So which option can be correct here? Anybody? You guys can see the figure as well. And I will also check in the official key what is the answer for this question. Yeah. Okay. So for of the answer for this question will be B, right? Because this is going to be wrong only, right? And first and third can be correct here, right? First and third. Okay. So they have written this every year. Okay. This is kind of misleading one. Yeah. Sahil, you are correct. Okay. So option B will be correct. Okay. Option B will be correct. Understood. So like yes. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Everybody might have understood all the questions. You see how much time we are taking. See, we are discussing here, so we are taking around 30 minutes. But in the exam hall, you have to only take 15-minute maximum to solve the question, right? Fine. So this question again, as we have time here, last time also we solved this question in, so there was some kind of contradiction was coming, okay, when I was solving this question from probability and statistics. So I thought of discussing again, right? So let us take all the cases what I missed in the last session. So we can solve this. Otherwise, 10 questions are done, guys. Okay. So in next 2 to 3 minutes, we will wrap up this also. This question was asked in 15, right? So a coin is tossed thrice. Okay. Answer will be B only, right? Or answer will be B only. But let us verify all the options. Okay. Few cases I missed also. Okay, in the previous session. So coin is tossed thrice. So let us toss the coin here. You see, we are tossing the coin head, tail, right? Head, tail, right? Head, tail. Okay. Please consider this. This is very good question. That's why I have taken again head, tail, head, tail. Three times we have tossed here, right? Okay. Now X be the event that head occurs in each of the first two tosses. Okay. So they have given that in the first two tosses, head has to occur, right? So this is head, 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 and this is head, head, tail. So in the first also, actually I did not consider this one, right? In the last session you might have seen. So please consider that also. So I'm just going to write here X event. Event X is going to be HSH and HST. Okay, please consider this. Okay, according to the question given, X be the event that head occurs in each of the first two toss. Okay, so you can also consider their head is there, head is there, and this head also can come. Okay, so because this is a random experiment, so this by X is going to be this. Okay, the part of the sample space. Okay, so this is the event X. Now let us go for by here. So what they are saying is by be the event that tail occurs on the third toss. Okay, so tail has to occur in the third toss. Okay, so you see here guys, tail has to occur in the third toss, right? So this is nothing but STT, this is STH. Okay, and this is going to be THH. Okay, this is going to be TST, and this is going to be TTH, and this is going to be TTT, right? So what they are saying is, you see what are the possibilities that we can consider. We have to consider all the possibilities. Okay, so by be the event that tail occurs. In the last session I did not consider these cases, so I was missing, after the session I thought I should have included those things, okay, to give you perfect answer, right? Fine. So let by be the event that tail occurs on the third toss. Okay, so third toss means here third toss, third toss, right? I think, and this is third toss. Okay, so you can write all these. So HST, okay, STT, right? TST and TTT. Fine. This is by event, and let us go for Z event. Right. So Z is what guys here? Z be the event that two tails occur in the three tosses. So देखो two tails कहाँ occur है? You can say this, okay, this two tails, right? And you can say that two tails are here. Okay, first three toss, two tails. So you can say here this is going to be STT, right? And then uh, TST, right? And then TTH, right? And then yeah, this is Z. Okay, this is going to be Z. Now you can compute the probability. Okay, now you can compute the probability, and you will find that what is the probability of X here, guys? The probability of X is going to be 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, right? That is going to be 2 by 8, 1 by 4, right? Because there are two, okay? There are two choices and out of 8, okay? Now, by has got what? 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8. That is nothing but 4 by 8. Okay? So probability of by you can find. So 1 by 8 into 4, which is nothing but, again 4 by 8, which is 1 by 2. Now we have to find the intersection of that X common by, okay, X intersection by. In intersection, you will find that only STT is present, right? That is nothing but 1 by 8 only, right? So it has 1 by 8, right? Now you know that it should be equal to, if they are independent, so they should be equal to product of that. So this is 1 by 4, 1 by 8, right? So they are what? They are independent, but in the option they are saying that X and Y are not independent, right? So this is wrong, right? So that's what I wanted to prove here, but last time I did not consider this case actually. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So you guys can have a look here. Okay, so this will be the right strategy, right? And you can see here in case of, if you want to investigate by and Z are independent. So you see here, if you take a look here, closer look, right? You can see what is common here, and you can find out. And the answer for this question will be this. Okay, so by and Z will be dependent. This will be not correct, and this will also be not correct. Okay. So option B will be correct for this. Okay. So I will meet in the next session, guys. With you can say 2013 aptitude. Okay, after a few hours. So I hope everybody might have enjoyed the session. Okay, so uh, this was all about from my side. Try to solve aptitude in 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and we will meet in the next session. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah.